Hi guys, what's going on and welcome to another video. Back in Cork, as you can see, the last vlog you would have seen on my channel was the Alphaland vlog. So made it home safe and sound. We spent one day in London on the way back and it was honestly amazing. I feel like I just beat off all the jet lag that day in London because I spent the whole day just relaxing and slept early, and I'm back into my routine back in Cork now. I'm looking a little bit different. If you didn't notice, I have some lighter tones going through my hair. I'm in the middle of a little hair transition right now. I literally only got it done yesterday and my next appointment is in like 2 days, but I've been talking about lightening my hair for quite a while. I don't want to go fully blonde. Like, I'm always going to make sure I have a dark root because that's just my natural color, and I feel like a peroxide blonde root on me would not look good at all. But I am lightening it, and I'm going to be lightening my extensions too, so that's what I'm waiting for. I'm putting back in my extensions, and I obviously had to like match up the colors and stuff this week, but yeah, this is the current situation. Let me know what you think in the comment section, if you think the lighter color will suit me or not. I'm going for it anyway, but I'd still like to get your opinions on what you think, if I can pull it off. So it is Thursday today. I spent most of this week just getting back on track and finding my feet with work, fixing my sleep schedule and everything else in between. 2 long haul flights last month was a lot, to be honest. I feel like it definitely took its toll on my body this time because I have just been sleeping. I've definitely felt fatigued this week, and that's probably why I'm only picking up my camera now. I've just been exhausted, to be honest, trying to get back on track and just find my feet with everything again back home. I may or may not be giving a little sneak peek of new COM merch coming this week. So right now we're still finalizing the exact launch date. I'm going to be doing the official announcement on Instagram and on the COM fitness page, so make sure you keep an eye out for that. But here's a little sneak peek of one of the half zip hoodies. They're coming this week, so keep your eyes peeled. Anyway, in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing a little bit of Amplify for you because obviously I spent some time in Houston last week and I got to try on the new Amplify leggings. So this is a restock of old colors, but there are a few differences that I noticed in the new Amplify in this launch that I wanted to just let you know about before they actually go live on site on Saturday. And today, myself and Danielle are having a really big leg day together. I've been away so much recently that we haven't really been having our sessions together anymore. So when we can train together, we're always going to make it a leg day and we're always going to go hell for leather. So I'm really excited for that. But anyway, I'm going to have my breakfast before I do my little Amplify review, and I'm going to show you what I'm having now. So for today's breakfast, Pablo's already scrounging. I'm going to be having like a macro-friendly sort of fry up. These are new. I tried these for the first time last week and they're honestly so good. I didn't even know turkey pudding could exist, but the macros are absolutely insane in them. There's literally only 42 calories per slice and they're quite high in protein. So I've been having these instead of like regular white pudding. I have my usual bacon medallions that are just way less fat. I'm having some chicken sausages, I'm going to have some eggs, and I'm going to have it in a bagel. So I'm going to put this together now. And there we have it, guys. I know the egg is a little bit questionable and not a lot of people like their eggs as cooked as that, but that's just me. I'm going to make this into like a little bagel sandwich now. Maybe put a little bit of ketchup in it, and it's honestly really, really good. I got all of these in Aldi, by the way. Any of my meats and breads and bagels and things I get in Aldi most of the time. And as always, I'm going to be having a scoop of my collagen peptides from Women's Best. I have these every single morning, and I've honestly noticed the biggest difference with my hair and skin especially. I find with these supplements, once you're consistent with them, you'll actually notice a big difference. So I'm going to sit down and have a little chatty about the new Amplify leggings and the Amplify restock, which I have right here. I was adjusting my camera, like setting it up. I realised over the last 2 weeks or so that my eyesight is declining. Like, I'm getting old and I just can't believe it. Because in my last video, to be fair, my camera lens was like a little bit off. I noticed myself coming in and out of focus and it was the camera lens. But I've also noticed over the last 2 weeks, when I'm vlogging, I'm fine when I'm on my phone, which is like right here. But when my arm is stretched and when I look at the camera, sometimes I'm like, oh my God, I'm out of focus. And I'm not. It was actually my own eyes, like not the camera lens. It was my eyeball lens was out of focus. And now I need to get an eye test because I've noticed it like sometimes now when I'm in a drive-through I can't really see the menu the way I used to, and you know, when I'm in restaurants sometimes I can't see the menu if it's up on the board, and I'm honestly horrified. Like, I'm 24 and my eyesight is declining. Like, is this it now? Is this it? I was always a friend with the good vision. Like, I was always a friend that like didn't need any assistance to see, and now I'm catching up. Moving on, I have a whole lot of Amplify here. to speak about. And honestly, nothing makes me happier than reviewing Amplify for you, because everyone loves Amplify, and these leggings and shorts will change your life. They are incredible. So obviously I was in Houston last week, and I've definitely noticed a couple of really minor differences to the leggings compared to what they were when they originally came out. The first main difference that I noticed was the scrunch is like a little bit bigger and a little bit thicker. So Alphalete did do that on purpose, because they got a lot of complaints saying that the scrunch seam was ripping. They made it a little bit thicker, so you'll see it on the screen now, the difference between the old scrunch and the new scrunch. It doesn't look like anything majorly different, because it's not. It's a really small difference. But I definitely felt the difference when I put them on. I personally did prefer the old Amplify scrunch, but if it means that you can buy a pair of leggings and you're almost guaranteed that they're not going to rip and they're not going to be as delicate as the old ones, then I definitely take it. Sorry guys, I just opened the blinds to get a little bit of light in here, but the old scrunch didn't sit up as high. I just find that it sits like higher up my back basically, but they do look and feel the exact same. That's just something I noticed. But that is a major improvement to the leggings, because I have had some of you in my DMs saying that the leggings ripped or the seams ripped, so obviously they had to fix that, and that's the solution for it. The only thing that might be different, but I did find this in other colours as well in older launches, is that some colours are a little bit sheer. They almost feel like they're a little bit thinner. Now, don't get me wrong, I actually do like the thinner feel of the Amplify, because they're just super flattering and they're not compressive at all. But I did find in some of the colours I could size up, because they do go a little bit sheer. So that's just something to look out for. I didn't find all colours sheer, but there were 1 or 2 colours where I felt like maybe I should size up just to have a little bit of extra fabric to stop that sheerness. And obviously guys, I have reviewed these leggings like a lot of times over the last couple of years since I've been working with Alphalete, so I don't want to designate a whole video to reviewing them again, but I just wanted to show you a sizing comparison as well. I tried on a size small and a size extra small in the leggings and in the shorts, just to show you the difference. So in this clip you'll see me wearing a size small on top and on the bottom. Now there's not much of a difference with the top. I just found that the top was just a little bit too big for me, to be honest. It was a little bit too spacious. I like a kind of compressive gym top. But for the leggings, if you're in between sizes, I would almost say size down, if you're short especially, because I found that there was just so much fabric with these. See a lot of bunching around the crotch area. The waist was still relatively compressive, but not compressive enough for my liking, to be honest, in a size small. And just the overall length of the leggings, like I honestly feel like if I pulled them enough, I could pull it like fully down my foot and I'd still have room for more fabric. So if you're taller, you definitely get a good bit of stretch in these leggings. I feel like hot pink is for some girls and it's also not for some girls. And I just feel like I'm one of the girls that this colour was not made for. It's just very bright, and I just don't feel like my features go well with this colour pink. But anyway, I just wanted to try it on for a sizing reference. You can see like they still look relatively okay, and they weren't see-through at all when I squatted in these, but there was just a lot of bunching in the fabrics, like too much bunching around the crotch area and just too much length. So just as a comparison, I'm going to show you me wearing the pure blue matched with the titanium top in a size extra small, and this is my true size. I felt really comfortable in this size. The main difference I found was just the bunching in the fabric was a whole lot less. The length overall was a lot better on me. I liked the compression in the waistband a lot better. It was like nice and tight, but not like too tight. It's just like compressive without being suffocating basically. I didn't find this colour see-through at all, and I absolutely love this colour, to be honest. It looks a lot brighter when it's off compared to when you put it on, especially if you match it with like a darker top or like a neutral colour top. It really does tone down the colour of it, and I feel like these could be an everyday pair of leggings for sure. But that is the size difference between a small and an extra small. I know a lot of you ask for my measurements. I don't know my measurements, to be honest. I have never really measured myself. I would guess maybe like waist 25 inches. I'm 118 pounds and I'm 5'3", if that's any help to you. And I am like a true extra small. That's all I kind of know about my stats. If I was to guess, like when I buy jeans, I get like a waist 24 or a waist 25 and they fit quite well, just for reference. Next up, I tried on some size small shorts and some extra small shorts. So these shorts are the new length in the Amplify shorts. So they're not short shorts and they're also not not biker shorts. They're like a lovely length that just sits in between. So they're 4.5 inch inseam. And I just find these to be the most perfect length, because for me, if I'm wearing a pair of short shorts, like the original length in the Amplify shorts, I do find that they roll a little bit and they're just super short if you've larger hips or like larger glutes. And then I found with the biker shorts that sometimes I feel a little bit stumpy when I wear them because my legs are not long at all. And when I wear biker shorts, I just feel like it cuts off most of my leg, and I don't know, I just feel like I'm not a biker shorts type of gal. So when Alphalete brought out this length in the shorts, I was delighted to try them on and actually genuinely really like them and feel super comfortable in them. So I'm wearing the mocha colour in this clip. Probably my favourite colour from this launch. Like my two favourites would be the mocha and the French blue. They're both completely different colours, I'm aware, but I just absolutely love these colours on. I think they're stunning, and I feel like with the mocha you could honestly wear any colour with this and it would look good. I did find these a little bit sheer at the bottom of a squat. You'll see it in the clips here. They're definitely not like 100% squat proof. These are an extra small, bear in mind, but I tried on a size small in the French blue next and they were completely squat proof. So it just depends on the size of your hips and the size of your glutes. If you're a little bit bigger around that area, then you probably will have the tendency to find them a bit sheerer than someone that's a little bit smaller in those areas, because there's just more of a stretch on the fabric. So just keep that in mind. If you're really picky about shorts being like completely squat proof, then I would potentially size up in the Amplify shorts. But I am honestly just obsessed. Like this length and the colour, it's probably like my favorite set, to be honest. And now you will see me trying on the size small in the Amplify shorts. So I definitely had a lot more room in the waist of these. I didn't find that they like cinched me the way I would like them to. I like a little bit of a cinch in the waist, something compressive but not too tight, and I don't really get that with a size small. They're a lot more comfortable. Like I feel like if I was just lounging at home, I'd be putting on a size small for comfort, but if I'm training, I'd be putting on an extra small to just feel my best, basically. These were still a really nice length, they looked great, and they were completely squat proof on me. So I feel like with the size small, you do get that extra little bit of fabric that ensures that they are squat proof, basically. So just keep that in mind if you're buying them. Also guys, just a heads up that my Alphalete code is now a discount code. So it used to just be support codes with Alphalete where, you know, you don't get any discount. It just shows that you're supporting me as an athlete if you put in my name at the checkout. Whereas now, if you put in code Caroline, you will get 10% off your order. So just keep that in mind for the launch. If you want a cheeky discount when you get to the checkout, just make sure you put in my name, and it obviously supports me as well, and it helps me build my relationship with the brand. So I really do appreciate it if you do remember to put that in. I'm going to put all the colours on the screen now of what's restocking. I feel like I really didn't have to, you know, go into any more detail than that, because these are products that have launched before. They're colours that have launched before. The two colours that I did find a little bit see-through at the bottom of a squat were titanium and mocha. I didn't find any of the other colours see-through, to be fair. This is the first time that Alphalete have ever restocked colours. They've always just brought out new colours every time, and I feel like it's a really good idea to actually restock things, because a lot of the time I'm training in workout gear that you can't even buy because they're like sold out. So at least now there is going to be more stock, and there's going to be colours that are returning, which is great in my opinion. Anyway, that is all to do with the Alphalete launch on Saturday. Going to leave the details on the screen for you, but for now I'm going to go and train. Today's a big leg day, as I mentioned earlier, so I am excited to get to the gym. So as I mentioned earlier, I am quite tired this week, so I'm going to have a scoop of pre today. I feel like it's a nice treat when I do have a scoop of pre-workout, because I don't have it every day. I only have it when I need it, and today is definitely one of those days. So I'm going to have a scoop of this one. I'm having the sour peach candy flavour. A bit of advice for you guys: if you live in a city where there sometimes tends to be traffic, never under any circumstance start drinking your pre-workout in the car. I did this a few weeks back and I ran into a traffic jam. I had necked the pre-workout, and when I tell you, I was behind the steering wheel with my whole face itchy, my ears were itchy, my toes were itchy, and like so full of energy, ready to train, and I was just stuck behind the wheel in the car, and it was horrifying. And I feel like most of the pre-workout went towards my road rage that day instead of my gym session. I'm going to be smart about it, and I'm going to wait until I get to the gym to start sipping on this. Normally I do like 10 to 15 minutes on the treadmill before I train, and that is when I drink my pre-workout normally.
I wanna be with you. Be with you. I wanna be with you. I
I am back from the gym. I'm in my comfies, as you can see. This is my usual evening attire when I'm just chilling at home. I have a pair of shorts on. I have, of course, socks and slides, always, and a little oversized hoodie, and I'm about to make my dinner. So I just did a really quick trip to Aldi to pick up the essentials for this meal. There's my little bag from Aldi. So if you watched my last few videos, you would have heard me saying that I wanted to start adding like new dinners to the rotation, because I find that I just fell into the habit of honestly eating pasta every single day. Not complaining, like I love pasta, but I feel like I do want to just implement more foods into my diet. So today I'm going to make a little healthy burger and chips, because I've had a burger on my mind, to be honest. Over the last few days I was kind of craving a burger, so I said why not make my own little healthy slash macro friendly version of one and share it with you as well. Also, just to highlight, I'm not the most skilled when it comes to cooking, because I just prefer quick easy meals for hitting my macros. So if you're looking for me making my own homemade burger patties or any extravagant recipes on this channel, then you've come to the wrong place, because I'm quite simple with how I like to do things. Once the food is tasty, once it's relatively healthy, and once I'm hitting my macros, then I am a happy gal. So that's just my little disclaimer before you come at me for, you know, saying it's a recipe when in fact I haven't made anything from scratch, but it still tastes good. So I've just laid out what we're going to need for today. I got the 5% fat lean beef burgers from Aldi. These are actually really good. So per burger there's 176 calories, only 4.3 grams of fat, which is really good for beef. There's 5.9 grams of carbs, and there is 28.1 grams of protein. Like, that's very good for a beef burger, and they don't really shrink in size when you cook them either, which is great. I'm not a cheese lover by any means, but on a burger I'd have like a little sprinkle of cheese, so I'm going to use the Kerry Lolo cheese. I have my old reliable 50% less sugar and salt ketchup. I got these mini burger buns. There's only 137 calories per bun, I believe. I'm also making an effort to eat a little bit more veg, so I have some cauliflower, some broccoli and some green beans, and I'm also going to be having baby potatoes as my chips. I'm going to be parboiling these, and then I'm going to be air frying them and seasoning them, and they're honestly amazing. So that's everything you're going to need. Very simple. So I have my veggies on to boil. We're just waiting for them to come to the boil, and of course guys, I'm going to be air frying my burgers. So I literally pop them into the air fryer for about 10 to 12 minutes at a 170-degree temperature, and they are perfect. So the baby potatoes have been partially cooked and chopped up, and I'm going to season them now and put them into the air fryer as well. So I'm going to be using some Cajun and some paprika to season them now, and then I'm going to be putting a little bit of salt and pepper on them when they come out. Of course we're going to toast the burger bun, always. Guys, look at how lovely and crispy the potatoes come out. They're honestly nicer than regular chips, and they're obviously extremely macro friendly as well. So there's our burger. Just going to add a little bit of cheese, a little bit of Lolo. I also fried up some onions on the pan. I like them like really burnt, in case you're wondering. I actually like them overcooked. Like most of my food, to be fair, I like it all overcooked. And then of course we have our reduced sugar ketchup. One thing that I did forget to pick up was some lettuce. To be fair, I could have done with a little leaf of lettuce, but we'll get over it because it still looks absolutely incredible. But there we have it, guys. I'm going to leave the macros and calories and amounts on the screen for you in case you want to try it yourselves. I cannot wait to eat this, to be honest. Do you want to close up the vlog with me, buddy? Do you want to say goodbye to the YouTube fam until next week? So myself and Pabs, as you can see, are positioned very comfortably on the couch, and I know on this video it probably didn't look like I did much today, but it was actually really manic in between clips. Probably why my clips were a little bit scattered today, but we moved. So I have the final episode of season 4 of Stranger Things to watch right now, and I've honestly never been so excited. I've had a great day, I've had a good feed for my dinner, and now I'm gonna just chill out and watch this. It's meant to be a really long episode. Apparently there were like petitions going around of people asking for it to be shown in cinemas, like this finale episode, because it's so long and it's meant to be amazing. You can't tell I'm a Stranger Things fanatic. I just love it. So I'm gonna flick that on now, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you next time.